We back. I'm here on Karuta once again, and as you can see by my wonderfully Christmassy date interface here, we have a Christmas event. Oh, but Steve, where's the more videos on dojos? No, wait, Christmas event. Dojos later. But yeah, we've got a Christmas event. Now, for any of you that were around last year, this event is kind of similar to the event from last year. And past that, it's kind of similar to other events as well. What a surprise. But there is a lot of new stuff also. It's not the same as other events because it's not other events. So let's talk about it. The first thing that you may notice is that when you do your drops, you sometimes get ribbons, bows. It's bows technically. And these are just going to show up in your the 4th drop slot, or if you have the blessing, the 5th drop slot. You can collect them when you do your drop, obviously, and they use the same fight mechanics as cards. So of course the dropper has priority. If it's a server drop, then the server drop, and you all have an equal random chance of getting it as long as you react at the same time. So that's fun. And then you have the ribbons, the bows in your inventory, and you need 10 of these to do anything. If we type the K event command here, you will see collect 10 Festivus bows for Hander and exchange them for a Festivus task. These tasks are basically to find a user with a certain amount in their KUI. So if we look at this example that I got a couple of hours ago, did you find who I was looking for? I know they've applied between 11 and 17 aliases. And it's always between two numbers, although I hear there's some dojo tasks that are at least instead. And yeah, you just have to find someone that has done that. This thing that it is could be any random thing from the KUI. So I got aliases. It could be any of these things like cards burnt or trims rolled or anything like that. And so Delta here with 11 aliases applied is perfect for my little quest. So what I have to do is run the command. We both accept. I have to put his name in here, and then we both received a Festivus delivery gift. We can use K gifts to take a look. So if I type K gifts in here as well, you will see that I have some gifts. We have Festivus delivery gift right here. And this is the one that I got from Delta, therefore. You will see that there is also a couple of other gifts. We will be explaining those shortly. But yes, there you go, you get these gifts. And these gifts, as you can see, can be opened in 1 week. Unfortunately, this is not a timestamp. By the way, Karuta Dev, this should totally be a timestamp. You should sort that. But yes, it can be opened in 1 week. This is presumably Christmas Day. This is around a week before Christmas, right? So I assume this means Christmas Day. This is why it should be a timestamp, hey. But yeah, so we will be able to open all of these gifts when it gets to Christmas, which is epic. And for now, they just kind of sit in your gifts inventory. Now, I believe this is the same menu that they used for the gifts last year, and there is a way to see gifts that you received last year using it, I believe. I have seen people still typing it to this day and seeing gifts from last year, but I cannot demonstrate since I was not using the bot last year. So, but yes, it is the same menu, so this same kind of functionality was around last year. The other thing that we have, you may have noticed, we have a shop button here, and if we press that, you'll see that you can actually buy gifts for gems also. Now, these gifts are the same concept. They go into your gift inventory, so we have the small gifts here. And they can also be opened at Christmas. Can't open your gifts early. These cost varying numbers of gems, as you can see, and the rewards get better as they go on. On the Karuta Hub, there is a nice little spreadsheet that Craig has given to us to go over the small, medium, and large Festivus gifts. Now, this doesn't talk about the delivery ones. Craig says that we want to not be giving the delivery ones rates, so we'll find out those on Christmas. But for these ones, you know what you're getting with your gems, so that is nice. Now, if you don't understand this spreadsheet, basically what we have is it's going to randomly roll one of these rewards here, as long as the gift has it as obtainable. As you can see, some of these later rewards a small gift can't get. This last one, the S tier card pull, the medium one can't get. large one can get everything. And their rates change, so you'll notice that like with the A tier card pull, large Festivus gift has it uncommon, whereas medium has it rare. But you do have occurrence rates down here, and while these are not exact percentages, they do give you a pretty good idea on how likely you are to get each thing. So we can have a look at this one as well if you want some more accurate info. Now the other thing to note is the points. Now it says down here how many points each gift has in it. So small has 500 to 625, large has 2,500 to just over 3,000, and this is how much stuff it will get you when it is opened. So for example, if it gives you all gems, then it will just give you 1 gem per point. So the large Festivus gift will give you 2,500 to just over 3,000 gems. Now, you may notice that the large gift costs 2,500 gems, which means you only stand to gain, assuming that you get gems from the reward, which, to be fair, it is very common to get gems from the reward. So you could say that buying gifts was just good right now. We just profit. But before I try and claim that, let's have a look at the other reward. So dies here worth 50 gems. Well, that's obviously accurate because you buy them for 50 in the shop. However, worth noting that unless you get a good die such as a mystic, probably not worth 50 gems because most dies sell for less than that once you're reselling them, assuming you don't want the dies. So if you're planning on buying dies anyway, this is stonks, but if not, hope you get a mystic. Of course, it's possible, and then you make even bigger profit. Droplets are apparently 40 gems worth, so this I'm not completely sure on the gem to droplet ratio, but I do know that droplets are worth around 2 tickets, and the tickets to gems ratio is about 1 to 15, which is implying to me that droplets are worth about 30 gems each, so having them be worth 40 points may be a little steep, but if you get the high roll on the points, maybe around 3,000 on the large gift or something, you could totally profit by getting droplets here, so that's pretty nice. Swapper worth 75 gems. Again, we can compare this to the ticket ratio. Swap orbs are worth 5 tickets. 5 times 15 is 75. Good stuff. The card pull, I'm not sure what B, A, and S tier are, but let's just assume they're fine. And anyway, I'm not going to do the maths on all of these. You can go down the list. We've given our examples. The point is that these here Festivus gifts seem pretty profitable to me. I would advise, at least by the time we get down to near Christmas, near the opening, potentially to just spend all of your gems on gifts, and you probably just profit. Now, of course, this might not necessarily be true. For example, the droplets here, like I said, might be a little steep, and some of these other ones might be, you can never know what the card pull is going to be. But anyway, I think these drop rates are pretty good. And of course, the most common thing that you get is gems. So then you profit. Highly recommend buying gifts. However, you cannot open a gift that you bought yourself. That is not how Christmas works. You have to give gifts. And you will notice that all of my gifts here have been given by various people. Now, there is 2 ways to do this. When you get a gift, you can either give it to someone or exchange it, in which case you swap the gifts. Now, if you're planning on spending all your gems on gifts, what you're probably looking to do is swap gifts with someone else. So you need to team up and spend your gems on gifts together. And then what you can do is you exchange the gift, and you both, well, swap the gift. You both have to agree to this, obviously, and then you both each have a gift, and it goes into your gift inventory. Before that, you do that with the KUse command. So you type like KUse small Festivus gift, and then you at whoever you're atting, right? So yeah, there you go. That is how that works, and I would, like I say, highly recommend getting yourself some gifts because they do seem profitable. Find someone to swap with and buy as many as you can. That is what I would say right now. Of course, you don't have to follow my advice. I may be wrong, but yeah, they seem pretty good. And of course, the Festivus delivery gifts are just free, so try and get yourself some ribbons, some bows. You can, of course, buy these for tickets from other people. They are a tradable item in your inventory, and there are some people that had them left over for last year, so those people are stonking. I'm not sure quite what the rate are. I think it's about 2 tickets per bow at the moment, but of course this is mostly people just completely estimating the worth of the Festivus delivery gift. No one knows what is going to be inside of those. And of course you need 10 bows in order to do anything, so I guess people are just kind of assuming that each Festivus delivery gift is worth about 20 tickets, which seems optimistic to me. Not sure about that one. Again, I may be wrong, no one knows, but that means, yeah, if you want to be buying them using tickets or something, it's going to cost you about 20 tickets, so people are assuming that Festivus delivery gifts are worth around 20 tickets. Hey, what can I say? That's just what people are like. But for now, I have said everything that I want to say on this event, so I will be leaving this video here. Bye!